Hello again, viewers. What a beautiful morning. Lossiemouth. These wee birds have been singing since 5 in the morning. Reminds me of the room I had in Tenerife. There's a harbour down there around the corners, a steamboat in. Met some viewers in there last night. I'll tell you about that in a wee minute. Let's take a wee walk. We'll head up to the wee square here in Lossiemouth. I just thought I'd take a wee morning walk, take a wee video anyway. I'll put them up on the channel. They don't get many views, these walks in Scotland, but I'm going that way anyway. And I know I've got some viewers up from the north of Scotland, up in the Highlands, so maybe you'll enjoy it. One thing you'll notice about Lossiemouth, the streets are very, very wide. And they've got these lovely wee houses. This is the centre. Previous videos I've done, you might have seen just on the outskirts there's quite a big housing estate, and this is really in the centre where they've got more low-rise buildings. So it's really nice. As I mentioned in previous videos, there's a lot of military service history in Lossiemouth, and there is the Comrades Club, Community and Veterans Social Club. Harbour down there again. You're in there for a wee pint of Tennant's Lager. Let's head up the way. I'll show you a couple of shops and restaurants that are up here. There's not too much in Lossiemouth. Down at the front where I've done the previous video, there's a couple of hotels, a couple of ice cream shops, a couple of bars and restaurants, and a wee bakers. And up here there's a few things as well. But it's a really nice place, Lossiemouth. But it's very, very quiet, very quiet. But if you're liking a quiet, relaxing weekend, and especially if you're a surfer, you'll like Lossiemouth, because a lot of people just come up here to do surfing. This big camper van, I'm about to tell you about viewers I met last night, John and Rosie, and they're in a camper van just down the road near the beach. They live about an hour away and they've got a wee camper van and they just drive about and go where it pleases. Lovely meeting you guys, pleasure meeting you. There's a wee drink, the pharmacy there, and the steamboat in. There's Queen Street. We just came from High Street just a wee minute ago, and there's a wee square. So, and go left, down towards the sea. Some beautiful views down there. There's a wee Chinese down there. A couple of other wee restaurants. There's one that's not been open for a while. Let's take a wee walk over. If you need your car serviced or anything like that, up there, get a wee garage. There's a couple of petrol stations. There's one just round the corner. Just when I started the walk, there's one round the corner, and it reminded me of a time gone by, because I went in to get petrol there last time I was up here. And the guy comes out and fills up the petrol for you. You don't do it yourself. I've not had that done for years. Quite common in America, not really here. I tell you, it's going to be hot here today. Co-op there as well, handy. There's a Lossiemouth Pass. The Moray Way, or the Moray Way, you could call it that as well. So if you like walking, quite good up here. A nice wee square as well, a couple of wee shops at the top. Take a wee walk down this way. I don't think we'll be lucky enough to see any of the tornado jets from RAF Lossiemouth. On this trip the last few days I've hardly seen any, whereas normally when I'm up here they're flying over all the time. You never know. Ramsay McDonald's viewpoint, Scottish viewers might know a wee bit about that. So we've got two beaches here. We've got the East Beach and we've got the West Beach, and obviously the harbour and the marina are down there. We'll take a wee walk down here. I probably should go down the coast and then come up here, but I'll show you some of the shops and restaurants. I've done a few walks on my other channels in this area, but a lot of new viewers on this channel might not have seen it. I've done it on my Scotland channel, but I've stopped really doing walks there because they just don't get many views at all, so we'll revisit that maybe at one point. So, got a post office here, And I was in here last night, the fish and chip shop, the Lossiemouth chip shop. Now if you ever come up here, here are the opening hours. It's not like chip shops back in Glasgow and Edinburgh etc. They shut at 8 o'clock at night at the weekend. So very limited opening hours. It's a random wee trophy place. Rangers fans, there's a wee clock you might like. A Rangers clock. I've got the Scotland tartan. Elgin Hockey Club. Elgin's just down the road. About 5 miles. 5 miles down the road, so it's only a 10-minute drive to Elgin. But I can tell you the taxis up here are quite expensive. I got a taxi here last time I was here, it was over £20 for a 5-mile trip, which is quite a bit more than you'd pay back in the west of Scotland. Although saying that, the prices of everything has went up recently, to be fair. There'll be Chinese there. The wee side streets, lovely houses and buildings. And here is the Highland Bakery. So I think it's open on a Sunday. Yeah, Monday to Saturday, 7 in the morning till 3:30. Got some nice cakes in there. Vets across the road. Or is it a vets or is it a shop selling stuff? I'm not sure, but anyway, it's called the Veterinary Group. Got the cap on, viewers. It was 18 degrees yesterday. It actually got burnt a wee bit. So I put the cap on this morning. I'm walking in the shade. Feels as if I'm in Tenerife, almost. No Europeans here, but I tell you that. Opticians here. Random shop. I think it's a charity shop selling different things. All these places are shut this Sunday. Hairdressers do other things as well. We're going to come down to the coast soon, you'll see some nice views. Victoria Street, you'll see a theme in the streets here in Lossiemouth. Victoria Street, King Street, Queen Street, named after things. Another Chinese, the Ocean Peril. Any viewers who stayed in Lossiemouth will recognise a lot of these places. Other random hairdressers there as well, beauty lounge. Here's the wee local butchers. This place wasn't open. I went here last night or the night before to actually try and get a curry. It wasn't open. Ended up in another one round the corner. It was okay. Place to get your eyebrows and stuff done over there. And this is a popular wee place, Mario's. They do a variety of things in there, takeaways. So as I was saying, it was great to meet John and Rosie in the Steamboat Inn, and they got a wee surprise because they came in and I was sitting at the bar with my wife, and then my daughter and her boyfriend came in later on, so I had a wee chat with them. Interesting stories. They were telling me about their camper van, how much they bought it for. It was really cheap. Then they spent about £5 doing it up. They travel around, all around kind of Scotland, and they just go and they go wherever they please. And they were quite close to Lossiemouth, and I think they seen one of the videos that was up here. So they sent me a wee message on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go to Facebook, Scotsman in Tenerife. And he says, we're in Lossie, we might see you for a pint in the Steamboat Inn. And they did. There's a wee pub down there called the Brander Arms, just a wee bit down to the right. So John and Rosie were telling me all the holidays I've had in Tenerife. They love Tenerife, they're always watching it on YouTube. They watch the Scotsman in Tenerife channel, of course, and they watch all the other guys in Tenerife as well. They were also telling me one of their favourite places is Turkey, and they were telling me they stayed in a hotel once for 50p a night. Now, you cannot beat that, viewers, can you? Sometimes I get a good bargain in Tenerife, but I'm never going to get them like that. 50p a night. Lovely wee houses here, eh? It's pretty hot here this morning. I've got a fleece on, but that could be coming off. I'll head down to the coast just in a wee second. We're going up to Moray Golf Club where I was staying the other night actually. You've seen the view I took when I had a pint at the bar. Stockfield Road, we've got the Stockfield Hotel just up on the left hand side as well. I did consider staying there as well. Prices of hotels will vary. They'll go up in the summer season and round about this time, kind of Easter weekends. But you can get a wee bed and breakfast midweek in Lossiemouth, £45 maybe. The weekends they do go up. You might be looking at £70, £60, £70 depending what's available. They're not all on booking.com and hotels.com. Some of them I think you have to just book independently. Let's take a wee walk down to the water, eh? I was walking down here last time I was in Lossiemouth and I was chatting to a guy who just walked by me. I was chatting to him, I think I asked him where the Brandon Arms was, the pub. I was trying to find it. And I says, "Are you from Lossiemouth?" He says, "No, I'm German." He's working at the RAF base, which is just a wee bit to the left. But look at the views here. Getting hot, viewers. Fleece on is coming off. Check out the views here. Around, that'd help. Absolutely beautiful. Your kids play park there. The views out to sea. A lot of dog walkers around here I've noticed as well. There used to be a beach bar and lounge grill just near here. I think years ago it burned down apparently. People tell me it was beautiful. There's a lighthouse over in the distance. So if you like walking, this is a great walk. My foot is holding up not too bad actually. I got insoles and since I've took the insoles out, I feel I'm able to walk a lot better. That's weird, isn't it? I bought insoles to try and just relieve the pain and help. I actually found they're making it worse. So just further up, we've got Moray Golf Club and we've got the beach. There's a wee cafe on the beach as well. Don't know if I'll make it as far as that because I need to head back and heading to the train station. Going from Elgin, which remember I said is about 10 minutes away from here. Going from Elgin, goes to Aberdeen. Then I need to go off the train at Aberdeen, change trains to Glasgow Queen Street, and then I'll probably just jump on the bus back to home. We'll see. That's the houses to have here, eh? Right on the seafront. See the beach spreads all the way around there. I think we can go down this way from memory. It's rocky here, but as you go further up, it's sandy. That's a house to have actually, this one right here. Nice just to sit here, listen to the waves coming in, eh? Wee path round here. I was going to actually do a live video doing this walk, but 3 mobile can't be trusted basically, even in the UK. Their signal's bad. I've got 2 phones with me, one's Virgin Media, no problems with signal and that, always get signal everywhere with that normally, but 3 mobile just not the best really. So first world problems, a lot more important things going on in life than me complaining about mobile signals. But I just thought I'd let you know, I've got 2 phones with me, Virgin and 3 signal just keeps dropping in and out, Virgin, perfect, but it's on my old phone, and I wanted to do this video on my new phone because the quality is better. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 phone, and the quality is a lot better. There's a couple of guys swimming in the sea. I told you it was warm. To be fair, they might have wetsuits on, I'm not sure. There's quite a lot of people around here that've got wetsuits and stuff on. It's a beautiful walk. Let's head round this way. Still watching, really appreciate it. Something a bit different. Normally I'm in hotter climates, you can buy bars and restaurants. This is purely a coastal walk in the Highlands of Scotland, so I really appreciate you watching it. Give it a wee thumbs up if you don't mind. Let's keep walking. Oh, the wee dog here. Hello. Hi. Nice wee house here, eh? That's the golf club up there, Moray Golf Club. Fantastic views there from the 18th. You can sit in the clubhouse with a beer, brilliant. Looks like a cracking course. There's somebody there getting in to swim as well. I just passed a couple of people that are walking their dog. One thing I found about Lossiemouth, pretty friendly. Mix of kind of tourists and locals, but you get chatting to people. The wee cafe's just further down there. The wee boatyard here as well. I think we can walk up left to the golf course here. I was staying just the other night, if you can just see where that balcony is up there, just to the right of it. You had a wee twin room, a sea view, that was the one that was available, and 60 quid at the golf view. Room was fine, views were amazing. I didn't take a video of the room, I'm afraid, it only took a minute, it was a small room, but you had these sea views, so on that basis alone it was worth the money. Fantastic. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the walk. I know it's different, and I know they don't get many views, these walks up in the Highlands of Scotland. It's a pity because in many ways they're a lot better than some of the walks I do, but it just depends what you're looking for. If you're interested in videos from mostly Tenerife, Canary Islands, Spain, check out my other channel, Scotsman in Tenerife, if you're not already on it. I know most guys on this channel already are. In that channel, just show you a lot of bars and restaurants, hotels, etc. Just try to do something a wee bit different in this channel, just not all the same walks. So we've got 3 people swimming in the sea. I won't be joining them, I'm afraid. It is beautiful here. Car park. I think it's free, the car park, this one. So we head down that way towards the beach and the wee beach cafe. I'm just going to head up here. I'm going to show you the 18th green at Moray Golf Club. If you're a golfer, this looks a great course. Proper links course. I've only seen the first and the 18th really, from where I was located. 18th is a great hole. And if you're watching the golf, you're going to be sitting up there. Sitting up there with a beer, watching guys coming in. There's a putting green up there. You don't want to go in this bunker, that's for sure. I'd be struggling to get out of there. It's not like the road to St Andrews, to be fair. There is the 18th green. And we're in, what, middle of April this is getting filmed. It looks in pretty good condition. A lot of the parklands courses struggle, they don't really get any good condition to May, June. But because this is a links right next to the sea, fantastic. There's the first tee there. So you're going to tee off there, keep it left, all the troubles on the right. The hotel I was staying in is just beyond, see the wee balconies there, the wooden balconies. I stayed in that hotel before, you might have seen it in another channel, Poseidon Inn. Nice wee rooms there as well. I stayed in the golf view, which is just a wee bit further up. Overlooks the middle of the 18th fairway. There's the golfers getting ready to go out. I've been in here as well for a pint, watching the football. I think everybody's welcome. I just walked in. Normally, a lot of golf clubs you need to be members, but I think it's changing now in a lot of them. You just walk in, they're quite happy to accept locals or tourists coming in. See if we can walk up a wee bit. So look at the views here, amazing. Fantastic. Well, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Give a wee thumbs up if you don't mind. I need to head back and get the train, and I'll see you in the next one.